Naughty water, naughty water.
Soon as my cup poured, chicks open up around me like a cupboard. They ain't fucking with me, they ain't what I come for. Moving past my past to make my purpose come forward. Buying back my future, devil, what you want for it? Keep coming back until I'm slumped forward. Are we on one accord? Cause I'm on 6 shots. Been trying to quit my life.
Friends Ace Anderson and Akron Watson. The album is available on all streaming platforms right now as we speak. Every share is appreciated, every retweet is appreciated, every stream is appreciated. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to my brothers as they welcome you with the new song So Accomplished / We So Pop.
Yeah, this is what I tell them. I'm so accomplished, despite the comments. Went to college, got so much knowledge. Supported mama, said she the proudest, cause I couldn't do none of this shit without her. Said I wouldn't make it, but I rose regardless. Now I'm acting, rapping, and designing. Laughing to myself, cause the shit is common, cause the haters know they can't do shit about it. Still haters trying to drain me of my energy. Lie on me to turn my friends to enemies. But I speak truth, so all my exes friends to me. So with no proof, then poof, there goes my memory. And I drink celery, so I get energy. Better not mess with me, I'm too high. Spit my soliloquy, got about a trinity. Going till infinity, I can't stop. Stop denigrating, that's why you degenerating. We inspiring generations, everybody getting fly for the celebration. Cause you know it's lit when you make it like Tyler and Oprah did. So high up the ladder that you own the shit. Cause there ain't no freedom like ownership. That's why hope exists and you grow to bliss. You're endowed with the power, so don't resist. Have patience or creation just won't persist. So let it be done so that it was Ritz.
I had to stop my live real quick.
Yeah. I ain't gon' stop till the wheels fly off. Yeah, money gon' pop. Yeah, we gon' pop till the beat gon' knock, till the streets on lock. We from the south, but we so pop. Yeah, I ain't gon' stop till the wheels fly off. Yeah, money gon' pop. Yeah, we gon' pop till the beat gon' knock, till the streets on lock. We from the south, but we so pop. I'm on some Dallas shit and mix it with some local shit. I've been around, so ain't no telling who I'm vocal with. Might hit your town, be on some purple jacket joker shit. We fuck around and make some money, we ain't know it yet. I'm just a nigga from the suburbs, trying to fill his cupboard, eating like a buzzard on the carcass of a buster. Fuck but don't trust her, stay but don't love her. Damn, that Akron is a motherfucker. Cash advance truckers, smashing dash bumpers, fancy pants, flashing
Titty boys.
but never lip singing on my. I ain't gonna stop till the wheels fly off. Yeah, money gon' pop. Yeah, we gon' pop till the beat gon' knock, till the streets on lock. We from the south, but we so pop. Yeah, I ain't gon' stop till the wheels fly off. Yeah, money gon' pop. Yeah, we gon' pop till the beat gon' knock, till the streets on lock. We from the south, but we so pop. Yeah. We from the south, but we so pop. My truck is on pop. My click is on pop. My top is on pop. Hope they get their own drops. When my shit go pop, hope they get their own drops, so shit can go pop. Let's get that old pop money. Shit so pop. Man, I hope my city pop. God, I owe my city pop money.
Check. What's good? One song down.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, we ready.
We're live?
We're back, yeah.
We're live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we live.
I ain't get a countdown or nothing. All right, so
Three.
that was We So Accomplished / We So Pop by Akron Watson and Ace Anderson. Tell me a little bit more about that song. How did that start from the ground up?
Well, you know, in the summertime, Akron and I started talking a lot more just due to coronavirus, the pandemic. We were talking basically every day. And Akron had bought, was working with Magic, with Rudy Magic.
Rudy P. Magic.
Yeah, man, who produced all of most of the songs on the album.
Yeah. Except
And
for 2 that we produced.
yeah, right. Like, and,
All right.
So Akron sent me all the beats that he was working on with Rudy, and he had sent me one beat. He was like, write about your accomplishments, and so I wrote that verse and I sent it to him, and he was like, oh, that's too hot for me to rap on, bro. I can't. So then, how did We So Pop come about?
We So Pop came about because I was working with a group called Left Lane Music Group, who just won a Grammy with
Okay.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
And they sent me a bunch of beats, and they were like, "You can write to these," and I was like, "I'm scared." So I spent like a month, just going over it in my head. This is just January, by the way. These songs are brand new. So by February 1st, I had We So Pop, but I just had the first verse, and I was like, oh, Ace, jump on this with me so I'm not so scared. Then next thing you know, he had half a song. So now we got 2 halves of songs, so what do you do with 2 halves of songs?
Make a whole song.
So that's, and it's like both our personalities too, and just in the sense that I'm from Dallas, and so like I just be pushing everything down. I'd be like, Dallas. And I just feel like the South is so popular right now. You know, we are so popular. We are open, which is good and bad. But yeah.
I mean, tell me some about the challenges y'all faced trying to put this together in this crazy time.
I mean, honestly, trying to put the album together in 3 months was the craziest thing. It wasn't so much that we were in a pandemic, because actually making music is low-key the easiest thing that we do, you know. We make music literally every day. My wife's a singing chef, you know. And then with me and Akron just working together all the time, being so musically inclined, it's like music all the time. So I thought, you know, after we had released my wife's cookbook, December 17th, I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Like, she released something for her birthday. I want to release something for my birthday. And like, something that's simple I can do, which was an album. Yeah. And then I was like, I could do something simple, you know?
Something simple.
And so I...
simplest thing we could do.
Well, you know, we made like 52 songs on Gabrielle's cookbook, you know. So like, if you guys can go check that out at onegreatvegan.com. But yeah, with all of those songs, I was like, oh yeah, we could record some tracks. I know how to do that.
So you mentioned this is one of the easiest things y'all do. Is this the only thing y'all do? Like, what else do y'all got going on? Either one of y'all.
So, a lot. First of all, this was put together in preparation for another one. So we have 2 more of these. So we'll be doing 2 more live performances, which means we have 2 more albums. So literally, we have
2 more albums coming
this year. In 3 months, we'll be dropping another one. In 3 months after that, we'll be dropping another one. So that's going to happen while we simultaneously perform Top Dog Underdog by Susie Laurie Parks, while we simultaneously produce a film that we're going to try to shoot right after we've not tried. I mean, we have producers attached, bro. Right. So, like, that's also the thing, is that we've set our year up, and then we got people attached to it. So not only do we want to do it, but we kind of have to. Yeah. So, and then after the film is finished, I think we're going to take a break.
I mean, I'm going to take a break after this, after today.
But I just threw 4 things at you, 5 things, which is Top Dog Underdog, Blackout is the movie, and then 2 more albums, which will be The Devil's Advocate Part 2, and the third one is A Secret, or
Devil's Advocate Part 3? What? I thought it was 3 parts until just now.
And then we'll have 2 more live performances, and these live performances are going to get, I mean, this one is already like sick, so.
Yeah, for sure. So, I know both of y'all have like a theater background.
Yeah.
Did y'all pull from any of that to help create this? Or how do y'all pay homage to your live theater background?
Oh man, like, so we honestly when we got together, when we first met, we met in a regional show at Undermain Theater, and doing plays. I think within the first week we had a conversation. I think I sat in his car, let him hear some of my beats that I was working on, and turns out he was a singer. And so he was like, "Oh yeah, let me slide through, bro." And he came over, and we made two songs that day.
Wow.
And from that, it was like, oh, okay, we have this kind of actor, musician thing going. Let's make a duo. Let's be a team. So then I signed him to the SiHK Brothers. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, join the SiHK Brothers, bro. You was sick. You sick, brother.
You saw me. Really, to be honest, he was at his girlfriend's crib at the time, and he invited me over, and we must have done like 3 songs that first night, and that was "Get Like Me" and like 2 of our other singles, and we weren't going to drop an album. We were just going to drop some knowledge on some people, like, look, this is what we can do. And then we started performing them songs with your SMU friends.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we had shows going on, and so we had to act because we were also acting. Like I was still in regional plays, and he was in school still.
And this is 2011, mind you, so it's 10 years ago.
He was still in college, so he was like back and forth to school and then doing shows with me at a bar. That was how we started.
Yeah, but we realized that our acting was our first love, and so that's why it's been 10 years in the making that we're finally making our first album together, like our first actual official album dropped. It's available now. It's like I'm so excited about it. Yeah. But we realized we were actors, and so the love of acting kind of took us in another direction. And I think over the past 10 years, which you could talk about your career, I think your career is awesome. But just in terms of both of our careers, we rose up in our acting journeys, and then now that we're back, it's like we can use all of the material that we've learned from theater, from acting, from performance, to be able to really create a very profound album that also pops.
Yeah, I should also say two things. One is that my journey was about finding money for my career, because Dallas had everything I needed. It had all the theaters, it had all the work. I just wanted more money. That's the only reason that I left it. So a part of me coming back is being like, how can I connect the dots now? I've worked in New York, I've worked with some really great people, and I figured out that they love Dallas stuff. They love Dallas people. They have to, because I am purely from this city, you feel me? So I'm so happy to be able to be now I can work with Dallas artists and work with LA artists at the same time, and New York artists, and not feel like I don't belong. I want to truly belong and not have to change in order to be in that environment. I feel like that's coming with stuff like this. I'm so excited this can happen. Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to jump into the next song, or? I mean, nah, it's time to go. We're gonna jump into a commercial break. We're gonna give y'all a second to get it together, but y'all gotta give the people what they came here for.
We got another song for y'all. This one.
And we got plenty more questions when y'all get back, so we'll go to commercial break.
We'll see y'all in a minute.
Devil. Doesn't mean that it's about the devil. I'm excited that we were able to come together and make this album happen. It's actually about life. It's about choosing not to follow that. It's about that moment that I went this way and you should go that way. That's what this album is really about. It's for you. It's to help you.
I feel like for the last 30 years, I have been learning how to be who I am.
This album is about good-ass music for the next decade, for the next 10 years. I'm trying to give you something for the next 10 years, something to live with, ride with, talk to your friends about. And I'm from the city that you want to live in.
It's like, here we are, we got all of the pieces. Now, what's the simplest thing we can do? We can make music. We make music every day.
When you think about music, what do you think about?
Bringing you hits, just bringing you awesome stories, bringing you truth.
Outkast is what I think about. I think about Andre Benjamin, Frank Ocean. I think about good music. What do you think about over there? That's what influenced me, was good music. Southern playalistic Cadillac funky music. I came to get high. That's the end of that line. I didn't actually come here for that.
Like, that's so dope. We get to just create stories through our favorite medium.
I want you to think about going and listening to my album and then thinking about what's classic versus what's hip. Okay? Hip-hop ain't always the hippest.
It's rejoicing. It's like singing to the heavens, right? It's celebrating life. When you sing, think about how free, how liberated you have to be in order to sing. So the fact that we're able to pour out music as our fundamental art form, that will be the foundation for everything else we're creating. I think that's dope. I mean, I'm happy, yo. I'm happy, and I'm excited to create.
I really want to do this album for my 23-year-old self that was, like listening to rap but then writing poetry.
As we focus on our unique perspective on life, it opens us up to the rest of the world.
Because like that was the beginning of like me trying to say something to my soul. Like I was trying to speak to myself and be like, you can do this.
Because we are the SiHK Brothers.
I'm gifting you this album, like this flower. It's a gift.
My name is Ace Anderson, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You suck!
Hello, my loves, and welcome back into my kitchen. I'm Gabrielle Reyes, aka One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. Come and feel the glow on the cooking show. That'll let you know how to heal your body, feed your soul. With new songs and recipes on every episode. With the food and flavor that'll make you feel a glow like One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. Come on, take a bite. It'll change your life. Make you feel just right with the seasoning spice, however you like. With the plant-based recipes that spark the light inside. Eat every color of the rainbow in every meal, and you will thrive like One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. You're like One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. One Great Vegan. Get your glow on.
Yeah,
Yeah. Big up, Face Gram.
we got a smoke machine. When you throttle, roll that ass slow and make it throttle. Let me see you make, see you mulatto. Your knees can't take it, you bust it down, baby. Then
Big
walk it
bun,
like a
baby.
bottle. When you throttle, roll that ass slow and make it throttle. Let me see you make, see you mulatto. Your knees can't take it, you bust it down, baby.
Your knees can't take it.
Shake, 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 shake. Make that money make a shake, 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 shake. Okay, I got it. Cool, new out of this world. I get it poppin', shake it loose, boo. Why in the world would I be stopping? Go cool, cool. Feel like I'm a earl about this rocket. Will you sip about a socket if you knew what's in my pocket? If I was that hatless, I would be snapping too. No capping, bulletproof Akron. I'm your captain too. The co-captain is in my lap. Hope you're strapped in for casting's fantastic. The map says follow the green brick road. Thought hoes the queens with toes. Follow
Your knees can't take it.
when you roll that ass slow and make it. Let me see you move. Your knees kind.
Okay, like a.
When you throttle, roll that ass slow and make it throttle. Let me see you make it, see you mulatto. Your knees can't take it, you bust it down, baby. Then walk it like a. Your knees can.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do it.
You hear the one them called the man of Renaissance man?
These kind, yeah, you
Them
can
know
do it.
from long time the man is a bad man,
Yeah,
you know.
you can do it. Woo. Let me get a thing a little squeeze.
Come girl.
Let me get a thing a little squeeze.
Me want that.
But your shit
Knees
so.
can't take it.
Woo. Let me get a thing a
Want
little. I'm just trying to throw a little.
Big bun baby, your knees can't take it. Me want that boom like me want gravy. You drive man crazy, me love it and hate it. Me fall in love with them hips from Haiti. I find it amazing out in your little oasis. But then your hips fill up the whole place, miss. Me see a gyrate, back up and shake it. The boy is spit hot fire, get naked. One gal.
Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Make that money make a shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake.
Okay, I got it.
I actually
Yeah,
do
gal,
have it.
in the tight up
I
skirt.
actually do have
Me
it.
want that, you know.
I actually do
Big
have
people
it.
thing I deal with. Watch her now.
Welcome back. That was another performance by the SiHK Brothers, Akron Watson, Ace Anderson.
Yeah.
That song was called Throttle. Now, I heard a little bit of a Jamaican influence in there. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, yo. So both of my parents are Jamaican. I'm first generation American, and I've had the great honor of having immigrant parents from the Caribbean, and it's really influenced my entire life. The food that I like, the type of women that I like, everything. So that song really was like, okay, you know, I have all of this influence in my life from my culture that I've never really infused into my music. Because a lot of people don't know I'm Jamaican, right? Like, I mean, I look like any other black guy, right? Like, you know, so you can't really tell just by looking at me. But and I don't really speak with the accent, because in some ways I like feel kind of like, no, you know, you must not use the accent if you're not actually from Jamaica, you know. And so, but you know, as I've been making music more, and we did a play in 2019 at Dallas Theater Center called Penny Candy, and I got to play my first Jamaican role on stage. And my grandfather came out and saw me in a play for the first time, and it was really cool, like, to really bring my culture for the first time into my art. And so, with doing this as my first album, like, I gotta infuse it. You know, I gotta let people know what it's about.
All right.
Yeah.
So, I got a little preview of the album first, and one of my favorite songs was a song you did with your wife.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that song, as I heard we're about to go into listening to that. So tell me how that one came to fruition. That's one of my favorites.
Piece of Cake was so we were in my apartment in LA actually, and Ace and I were writing songs together. You know, we were about a weekend of like hanging out. We didn't know that there was an ice storm coming that was gonna keep them there. So we were like sort of at the end of his trip, and I feel like, you know, we were just vibing, and the beat was on, and I started to write a female song. I started to write like a song that I thought a female would sing about her guy. You know, this is just like me reaching back in my R&B days and being like, this is how I imagine Aaliyah would sing this song. And then I start infusing that with like little vibes of, oh my gosh, just any young artist, female R&B right now. You know, I feel like I was reaching for her, and like
Janae Aiko.
Janae Aiko. I couldn't say it right. That's why I didn't say it, bro. But oh, okay, right. They're telling me that I need to be up in the mic. So, long story long, I started writing it, and then Ace was like, "Oh man, I like that." And so that's how we write, though. You know, is that we'll have a beat playing, and then it'll just start to like morph into something because of melody and like and just like basically acting. You know, like we were talking about earlier. We'll start creating a scene. So the scene was that a guy. Do we want to tell the scene?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The scene was that a guy kept having to leave for his success. You know, we know about this. We know about having to leave home for success, to be like, oh baby, I'm coming back. Oh baby, I'm coming back. And then it's about really the woman being like, I know he's coming back, and I want him around. I still like am sad when he leaves, but I know he's coming back.
Yeah. So Can we listen to
Yeah,
it?
let's play Piece of Cake.
Yeah, let's play Piece of Vegan Cake. Shout out to One Great Vegan as she's making her debut here. And let's listen and enjoy.
If you can hear my voice, continue to do what you're doing.
And although you want me to stay, girl, you always let me say what I need to say. When you distract me all day and I need the space, I thank God our love is a piece of cake, babe. Told you that I'll be okay. I don't need to make you wait. Promise that I'll be okay. Thank God our love is a piece of cake. Our love is a piece of cake. Thank God our love is a piece of cake. Our love is a piece of cake. Thank God our love is a piece of cake. Our love is a piece of cake. Thank God our love is a piece of cake. Our love is a piece of cake. Thank God our love is a piece of cake.
It's a video for this one. This needs to be like a single, like music video for sure. In a kitchen, duh. In a kitchen. While her singing and whipping. That means yeah. She could be like Ramsay and y'all could be like the top chefs.
Favorite part. I know how you look in every light.
Thank you. I had to put that last part in.
Oh my
That's
God.
my birthday again, so you know it was a good piece of cake.
All right, so that was a piece of cake featuring One Great Vegan. Gabrielle, she's all over TikTok and
Also all over this set. Like,
yeah.
She's behind the scenes.
literally. Like,
Tune into
she's
your
a
local
G,
food network and
literally.
catch her on there as well. I mean, one thing about them two, I'm actually really excited that they did incorporate Gabrielle into this project. You spend 10 minutes with Ace, you pretty much spend it with Gabrielle. There are 2 peas in the pod, and before you know it, you're eating vegan something. So I mean, they've converted me to Beyond Burgers and the like. So yeah, so this song is real life with them. So I'm really excited about that. We're gonna jump into another song called Purple Backpack. Now explain to that, because I haven't worn a backpack probably since middle school.
well, I mean, go ahead. It's yours.
Well, you know, so a lot of times, I said we make music every day. We make songs every day.
And a lot of these songs happen, they start from jokes, actually. Not, it's, I don't, joke is the wrong word, but they're just like
from jest.
Yeah,
from
just like
joyous jest.
moments just in the moment, you just kind of say this, like you'll be like, where's my purple backpack? Where's my purple backpack? Where's my purple backpack? Where's my purple backpack? And then, like, you know, because I live with singing chefs, then she'll just join in and start singing with me. And then all of a sudden, we got a hook and a bridge, and, you know, we got a whole song. But no, so all we had was Purple Backpack. And as we were coming up with songs, as we were writing together, me and Akron, I presented him with the idea, and he was like, yeah, it's good, I like it, but let's slow it down and groove it out a little bit, you know, smooth it out. And so that was really, that really is what makes the song what the song is when you hear it.
Also, yeah, the song is about, so what was in the purple backpack was some
type of herbal substance
like
that
a plant.
may or may not have you hallucinating.
Plant. And so and when they were looking for the plant, it dawned on me what the plant was for. And so I was like, well, I know, having experience with that plant, that
we need to find that backpack.
It slows you down though, like it makes you chill. And so I was like, for the people who might also be searching for their purple backpack,
and it legitimately is a purple backpack. Like the backpack is purple, it's part of brand. You know, I'm very big on brands.
Found yours, like if you haven't found your purple backpack, you go on this journey to find yours. That's all I'm trying to do.
And I promise you're gonna be singing the song every time you look for your purple backpack.
All right, well, I mean, they convinced me, so let's give it a listen and see if we can help them find it.
Yo.
We said that and they didn't have it queued up at all.
It's all good. We coming with purple backpack next. It's coming.
It's gonna be a backpack, and I guess what color?
Yep.
Is the camera still on us?
Also, I'm on Instagram Live, y'all. I'm about to go
Let's
live.
go to purple backpack.
Oh.
My queen.
Oh.
Where's the last place you put it?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be asking.
Yep.
Feeling higher than Selassie, I can't deny that feeling that purple provides.
Flowers picked from my mother's LA house. Attached emotionally like my ex's LA spouse. To a chick that keep
wanna talk about
leaving my
sunshine?
LA house. What a real destructive burning trees up.
All right.
Keep it concealed 'cause Texas ain't real. Oh sweet Jesus.
It's a video.
Sweet Jesus. Free my mind, keep the plan, can't understand.
The perfect strand to put me in a trance, take me to another land. I'll call you when I'm land.
I just need my backpack. Know what's in my backpack. Where's my purple? Where's my purple? Where's my purple? Where's my purple backpack? I just need mine. Where's my purple backpack? Where's my purple backpack? Where's my purple? Where's my purple? Where's my purple backpack? I need mine. Smoke with the edible still in my mouth. Faded like them niggas out the south. Smelling funky, but I ain't letting it out. What a real and a Kentucky bourbon, please, bros. Earn chill when the hustle is real. Post me in the train, sip me, I'm saying. Free my mind, keep the plan, can't understand.
Drown my emotion in that potion, she don't understand. Can't take the surf, I need that purple to put me in.
I just need my backpack. I just need my backpack. Know what's in my backpack. Where's my purple? Where's my purple? Where's my purple? Where's my purple backpack? I just need mine.
She keeps saying I'm the man, cause of everything I am. But like I told you at the end, knew my face since I began. Third eye so wide, I can't see the whole plan. So high, oh my, how this purple get in my hand. Nah, for real though, how this purple get in my hand.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Purple Backpack.
Yeah, man.
Akron, I can hear a little bit of your Southern influence in there. So tell me where you pull from when you're making some of your songs here. Who are some of your musicians that you
Devin the Dude, for
it's a
sure.
good one.
I don't know if y'all even know about Devin the Dude, but look up Devin the Dude.
He's not mentioned enough.
You know what I'm saying? It's not mentioned enough, bro.
Yeah, it's not mentioned enough.
For this particular song, it felt like Snoopish. It felt like Neptune-ish. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be kind of like, I could sing, I could rap if I wanted to, but I just wanted it to be like a groove. And there was some stuff that, like, I didn't even know belonged in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's also, I feel like with Dallas, as far as, like, how we do music, we're not, like, opposed to bringing other influence in. So I feel like we get influenced by Houston, we get influenced by New Orleans, and so I try to incorporate that into my music because I feel like we have so many people here too after Katrina, you know, and then, you know, H-Town is constantly traveling up, we constantly traveling down. You know, not to say that we not different now, because I know you put a bunch of H-Town and Dallas people in a room, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
I still got love for him, and so I also felt like it was a little like, you know, like Slim Thug, if y'all remember that cat, and I just be trying to bring up, you know, some of the old Bun B, Pimp C, trying to like bring them in.
Who would you say you pull from?
Myself. This song is interesting to me because, you know, I didn't smoke until I was 24. I didn't smoke, and I was just super straight edge my whole life, and I started smoking because of a girl, you know, and but when I did, now that I do, it's really taught me to like open up in a lot of ways creatively, which is really, really cool because now it's like the bars just flow, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about this song and video you got coming up next where it's called Sunshine. Tell me a little bit, give me a background on that one.
Okay, so Sunshine was written in the same way as the other songs, you know. Akron would, you know, like Akron came over, he just played some music and was like, this is the type of song I want to write, and then like
I would just pull up, man, this is how I pull up to Ace's house. I have a song idea and a verse and maybe a bridge. And I have an idea for a hook. So that's why you might get a song like Purple Backpack where it's a repetitive hook or something like that. But like I be trying to pull up with an idea because I know that's been our thing.
Yeah.
You know, and so when I pulled up, I was like, I got this song, but all I got is a verse. No, I didn't even have a verse. I just had an idea. I just had the song idea, and I was like, it should be named this. And then I think you had the beat already.
Yeah, you were saying you had the idea and you were singing, and Sunshine was from Magic, so you had brought Magic's beat and you had played it out loud. You had the verse that you wanted to write or that you wanted to sing, and then you let me hear that, and then you were like, all right, that's what I got. And then you had me writing. This was the crazy thing about the song. So as I'm writing, I couldn't figure out what to write for the song. I'm like, I got like 2 lines. And then Akron was like, let me hear them. And I was like, okay, here we go. Here's my 2 lines. And he was like, that's good. That's what we're putting on the album. And I was like, this is not even done. And then but the crazy thing about it though is that it worked. It was just those 2 lines. And then it was like, okay, I only need to say those 2 lines. And then Akron would sing. And he would sing like something, and then I would come in with 2 more lines, you know, and it all rhymed with the same rhyming scheme, and so it was like it just kind of flowed, man. That's how our songs go organically.
Yeah, I mean that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So let's take a listen to Sunshine and see what these 2 lines are about.
We actually gonna show the video.
Oh, y'all got to even better. Let's see what the video is.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump into that.
Morning sunshine, awaken one more time, and I just had to spit this rhyme because waking to you is sublime. 'Cause I mean, you a dime.
How are you
I
so
can't believe you mine. I'm so thankful you're alive. You're the joy of my sunrise.
Oh my God, you're so sensual. If I caress you right here, will you stay? Your vibrations penetrating me away, encapsulating you, intoxicating fragrant beam.
Joy of my sunrise. Every time I see you smile, I know that everything is fine. Thank you, sunshine.
Finger wrapped like a wedding band, playing all the songs back to back, juicy track. You like kissing on my neck with my head in your feather head. Damn, you feel amazing. Kisses keep it blazing.
I'm grateful, sunshine. This ain't the type of love you just come by. What makes me worthy to be blessed with love that only some find? So I treat it like it's one time, and I only see the upside, 'cause I smile at just the thought I'll see you at the morning sunrise. Good morning, sunshine.
Behold, I send you out as sheep amidst the wolves. So they say. Didn't rub off? The book? The church?
No, I'm on parole. Early release for time served.
My cookbook is here, my cookbook is here, my cookbook is here, my cookbook is here. My loves, guess what? My cookbook is here. It is officially December 17th, and you can get yourself a copy of Colorful Home Cooking with Gabrielle Reyes right now. Go to onegreatvegan.com and order yourself a copy of this fabulous experience full of over 120 music-infused recipes. Go on, get yourself a copy right now. Click it, do it now. I'll see y'all there. My cook.
So far ahead of you niggas, and I ain't slowing down to get at you niggas. No, I'm not scared of you, I'm gone.
Here's my masterpiece.
What must I say? Far from a reverend, approach so irreverent. Hope it gives me leverage. Coke flow, make my name bubble like a beverage. But it's instrumental that I kill this instrumental, and I can breathe fire from behind this dental. The last dragon, kicking it in the mag. Nigga, I got that glow, show enough. Nigga, I got that flow, hold up. It gets better with every revolution. No excuses, I'm the resolution. Rap's evolution. State space from most of these primates. And with time, I'ma widen the gap. Just wait. Here, I'll give you weight in Rome. The doc will see you soon. So have some patience. Or start your own practice if you hating. Cause I got patience to see before lyricism's deceased. Here, take my masterpiece. Peace, King.
Ahead of you niggas, and I ain't slowing down to get at you niggas. No, I'm not scared of you niggas, I'm gone. Yeah, so far ahead of you niggas, and I ain't slowing down to get at you niggas. No, I'm not scared of you niggas, I'm on.
Peace, King. I'm gone like cheap gas. So current, I'm like a current when I sweep past. I'm on the dash for my cash. I'm sprinting for my Benjamins, and time is running past. Like, what if this is the last op? Can I break the clock and make time stop? to bring back the rock like it's the championship. Like tick, tick, tock, release the jump shot from my favorite spot.
Yeah.
Jump on the love train, man. This is the last stop. I'm your conductor in this symphony. So start feeling me. Cause I'm sick and this beat is killing me. I need your heart, nigga, I need your soul. Like a fire need coal. And I'm paving new roads, so I need your toll. Just ride with your boys, I increase my roll. Now, bring in the hook, let's get this show on the roll. Let go. Yeah. No, I'm not scared of you niggas, I'm on. Miles and miles ahead of you niggas. Shit, I'm so far past you, I can't even see you no more. It's just me up here. Me and the SiHK Brothers.
So let that garbage cease. Here's my
Wordsmith, get him.
Fighting insanity, raised in blasphemy, schooled in tragedy, living in broken family. Still I transcend to be something I have to be. God's gift to mankind, prophetic masterpiece. This rap game aimless, tasteless, loss of flavor, reduced to hoes and haters, even hating on our neighbors. But Ace is the creator, God chose to be the savior. My head ain't in the clouds, but I'm still a no-brainer. The apprentice with vengeance, am I Luke or Vader? Either way, I'm relentless, guess we'll find out later. You slipping cause you flipping with your little bit of paper, but I'm bred to be the boss, call me King Dope Baker. Born in calamity, raised in blasphemy, schooled in tragedy, living in broken family. Still I transcend to be something I have to be. God's gift to mankind, prophetic masterpiece.
So far ahead of you niggas, and I ain't slowing down to get at you niggas. No, I'm not scared of you niggas, I'm gone. Ooh. So far ahead of you niggas, and I ain't slowing down to get at you niggas. No, I'm not scared of you niggas, It's no pressure, just bench pressing away the fate. Exercising and running my patience like a chick running late on a period, like a period. I'm the truth, period, but they won't accept me for a period. But at the end of every sentence, shit, you gotta pardon me. The streets is a part of me, and karma been hard on me. And since I'm still allowed to breathe, I'm harder than concrete. And what you niggas see, only part of it's concrete. And
That's masterpiece, baby. We out this month.
All right, that was Masterpiece. Once again, The Devil's Advocate is available on streaming platforms. Be sure to stream that, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, pre-save it, do whatever you do to music, you know. Tell me a little bit on the background of Masterpiece.
Oh man, that's one of the oldie but goodie, man. It's one of my favorites, honestly. Akron, back when this song was written, like, I really looked up to Akron. Like, I didn't feel like I could match him lyrically. Truly, like, nah, for real. Cause when we were making music, I was primarily just making beats, and I didn't take music seriously. So when I met him, he's like this serious ass musician, and I'm like, okay, you know, I gotta kind of step my game up. And he had this song that you had recorded, right?
Yeah, I had recorded. So I was already trying to record music, and I had recorded this song with Lone Star Music here in Dallas. You know Lone Star.
Producer,
so you know what I'm saying. I was like trying to because at the time he wasn't like as big. This is like 11 years ago. And so I was also like on probation for stupid stuff, doing stupid stuff, but I felt so hood, you know what I mean? And so I was writing this like, and still to this day, I write for that character. I write for that 25-year-old dude who thought he was so hood, because I still need to develop that character into who I am now. I need people to see that there was a development. And so I'm dropping this song
from 11 years ago and hoping that people will follow me. And if nothing else, they'll hear this and connect this to the next album because I need them to see the journey. But yeah, man, I was like just stressed out and like I was like, oh, if there's nothing else I can do, I could write a song. So I wrote Masterpiece and then I recorded it. And so after I recorded it with Lone Star, I was like, could I get the stems so that I could like, and if y'all don't know what stems is, it was like, can I get the beat broken down so that I could, and Lone Star was like, I think it was like $2,000 or something. He was like, 1,500, man. And I felt him on that. I was like, bruh, I do not have it. I do not have it. And so I slid to Ace's house and got the beat sort of like redone with that feel in mind, but then Ace took it to a whole nother level. He took it to a whole nother level and made it a completely different thing, honestly, if you listen to that first beat. So it was really like 3 ideas coming together, you know, and I have to give Lone Star his credit because like he just sort of just built a thing from nothing and was like, here you go. And then I was like, I can't afford this, bro. I literally cannot. And so I went to another beat maker, and that happens apparently. Like,
yeah. I mean, hey. Lone Star he's in demand, you know.
He's in demand, man. And even at the time, 11 years ago, he was like in demand, and like I miss being able to like pull up at his house and do music with him and perform music with him because he felt like he was gonna be who he is now.
No.
Yeah, you meet people like that sometimes. But I just felt like I had big shoes to fill, you know, when with him, he wrote these first 2 verses, and I actually recorded a verse that I didn't like at all. And so I ended up re-recording it for this album specifically. So the verse that I recorded, there's elements of the original in this, but I really wanted to re-record and do something a little bit different.
All right, so tell me a little bit more about this song you got coming up that we're gonna listen to. It's called "Down to Earth."
It's another oldie but goodie.
Oldie but goodie.
Hey, I'll tell you my story about Down to Earth is I was probably coming to Ace's crib, man, like once or twice every 2 days to make music or make something. And then Ace said, I got this song or something. He was like, I got this little song, man. I don't know if you're going 88, bro, this is my song. Like, this Down to Earth has been my jam for 11 years. I've been waiting for people to hear this song.
I have no idea, yeah.
And just because I guess I'm an R&B singer too, man. Like, you know, rapping really was second for me. I was singing in the gospel choir. And so I be wailing at the end of this song, man. When the music is going out, I be like, in my car going crazy. So I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
Yeah, it's the song. I wrote it because it was I was pining after a girl while I was at home on spring break away from college, and I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. And so I would go home, and then all my friends in Dallas weren't around me, and it'd be like spring break or something, and just like, you know, and so I felt like the friends that I was hanging out with in West Palm Beach, they had all stayed there. So, you know, whenever you hang out with your friends that haven't moved anywhere, they're just like, you know what that's like. Mm-hmm. And so I felt like I couldn't relate to them. I couldn't hang out with them. I couldn't talk to them. And so I was just like, yo, I want to take me back to earth, man. Bring me back to earth because this girl was so down to earth. And yeah, now I use it to serenade women.
All right, so if we have Down to Earth queued up, let's take a listen to that.
Let's play Down to Earth.
Just bring me back to earth. Just bring me back to earth. 'Cause she's so down to earth. Just bring me back to earth. Got ahead of myself. Can't deal with myself. Now I'm all by myself. Please somebody help. Just bring me back to earth. There's no more life for him. No more life for him. The stars just weren't right for him. Just weren't right for him. She was supposed to start a life with him. Supposed to start a life with him. So now I gotta make it right again. Gotta make it right again. Just bring me back to earth. Just bring me back to earth. 'Cause she's so down to earth. Just bring me back to earth. Just bring me back to earth. Just bring me back to earth. 'Cause she's so down to earth. Just bring me back to earth. Bring me back. Cause I'm longing for her company. Longing for her company. Lord, I'm praying that you humble me. Praying that you humble me. I gotta make it back to her. Gotta make it back to her. Someone bring me back to her. Someone bring me back to her. Just bring me back to earth. Just bring me back to earth. 'Cause she's so down to earth. Just bring me back to earth.
Marianne, she knew it. She knew it, so you destroyed her. You blaming me for Marianne? Oh, I hope you're kidding. Marianne, you could have saved her anytime you liked. All she wanted was love. Hey, you were too busy. That's a lie. Marianne in New York? Face it, you started looking at better deal her. Then you're a liar!
You got another song queued up for me called Naughty Water. Tell me a little bit about Naughty Water. That sounds sketchy.
I was watching a movie and they called absinthe, which is I heard a drink that was illegal in the States for a while. I'm trying to cover this. This is my first time coloring my hair and I feel naked. And so I heard somebody call absinthe naughty water. So I had some absinthe at a lounge one time and was like, oh my gosh, I'm so wasted. And so I was like, that naughty water. And I've done some crazy stuff with alcohol, hence the criminal record. And now that I'm here in this place of peace and love, I still want people to hear that song and just know mentally where I was. I was just in a very sort of just it was like a year and two of alcoholic stupor. You know what I'm saying? Which I can only attribute to just not knowing how to deal with my problems and not wanting to talk to anybody about it. Oops.
All right, so with the devil's advocate, when the listener listens to it from front to back, what do y'all want them to walk away with? Stumped you right there.
I want to really take the audience on a journey, because the album starts off so happy. You know, you start off with two songs that feature my wife's voice, with Purple Backpack and Piece of Cake.
And then Sunshine is about my wife, you know. And so with the song starting off like that, it's about like the kind of joint connection, right? You have with you in a relationship, and everything is confident and everything is secure. But then, you know, with Piece of Cake, with having to leave so much for work, and then Purple Backpack introducing drugs, and then alcohol and the club life and all of that, it just starts to you start to see the guilty pleasures as tasteful, you know.
Yeah, I think that we wrote an album about like who we were up until who we are. And so when I met Ace, I was in a pretty bad place, and it wasn't because of family. It was just literally because I was a young man making my own decisions. I was also black. You know, I don't know if y'all know I'm black, but in doing so, man, I had learned so many lessons that I was trying to communicate with my future self. And now that I'm here, I should let these songs speak for some folks and like hear it and be like, this was my journey. But then also like there's a character in this story. We created an album of like acting almost, like where there's a character in this story who starts off waking up with his girl in bliss and ends up in sort of a dark place because he is trying to do something. You know, so I know so many dudes I can just think of off the top of my head who are trying to do something right now, and they got girls at home, or like girls who got girls at home, or like, you know, it's so many different people, especially right now, who are just trying to make it happen. And so this album is like, oh, here's the actual journey. I'm not just gonna be positive with you. It's gonna be some naughty water. It's gonna be some crazy stuff that's gonna happen, you know, eventually. But like, this is only part one. It's only one. It's only part one of your life.
Yeah.
So in the future, following projects, we living in a crazy time right now. A lot of people are more socially active, politically active. Is that something you guys want to incorporate into your future projects, or is that something you kind of want to stay away from?
Absolutely. That was kind of the thought behind adding I Am a Man on the tail end of part one, because I Am a Man, I released that as a spoken word poem in June in light of George Floyd's passing, or George Floyd's murder. And at that time, I just felt like the world really needed clarity, like, and I get clarity by writing poetry, and so I like this poem came to me in a week, and it just hit me. And so as we were writing this album, fast forward 6-7 months later, we're writing this, and I want to talk about what's going on in the world, not just our own journey, but it seemed like at the tail end of part one, you have this kind of crossroads. You end with us, in Naughty Water with us, like, considering drinking to death, basically, and drowning in the alcohol, and so after, like, it's like somebody who is in that state who also happens to be black, and has to deal with the issues of just having skin this color, it's like, wow. So you not only do you have to deal with the normal problems of life that pretty much everybody has to deal with, but you have this extra level on top of it. So it felt really poignant for me to make sure we were making a statement by adding that as a tail end.
Yeah, bro, I'm so excited because it's a journey, man, and it doesn't matter to me. It matters who listens, but it doesn't matter, honestly, people's opinion about what we're doing, because my heart is gonna go into the next album and the next album and the next album, but my heart has been in this for 10, we've been in this, doing this thing, and so, like, we want to get this stuff out, and so this album is just sort of like, it's definitely like part one, man. It's just like, this was part one of our lives. This is how we met. This is, I was the devil's advocate on his shoulder, he was the devil's advocate on mine, man. But out came some good music, and so, like, there's joy. There's gonna be some talk about everything. I want to talk about the last 4 years. I gotta talk about Trump. I have to talk about Trump. But I think that when we were coming out of the pandemic, I was thinking of myself as just an actor, and I put music away. And so it was really Ace that was like, and this was January, y'all. This was like 3 months ago. This is really Ace who was like, hey, come through. Let's put out an album. Matter of fact, we already have 30 songs, so let's just drop 30 songs this year and then just keep on talking. And I was like, all right, bet. So
just know that we working on an album for 2022, y'all, already.
All right. One final question before we jump into the next performance. Ace, you're celebrating a birthday this year.
Yeah.
Think back to this time last year, and what is something throughout the course of these 365 days that you've learned about yourself that you didn't already know? Because these have been trying times.
I always get it done.
Elaborate on that. What is? Because these are times where none of us this time last year, we were probably kicking it, chilling.
Well, actually, a year ago, I released my solo performance series called Creation of an Asshole, and we did it as a poetic dinner party. We did a little tour around Dallas. We were supposed to do it all over the country, but it didn't pan out because of the pandemic. But we actually, leading up, the weeks leading up, my wife and I were getting into arguments, and we were going through, our little tiffs back then, and yet and still she was like calling me about this pandemic, like, worried about the pandemic because we had this plan to do a show on March 14th. And she was like, I think we should just still do it, and I kind of want to do it, and I want to make it, but we can make it smaller. And I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just make it happen, and it'll be a small gathering of people in our home, and we'll just make it look cool, and kind of like what we're doing now. So we ended up doing this performance in the crib, and Gabrielle cooked amazing food, and we took pictures. I just posted about it on my Instagram, so you can go back and look at the photos from that. But after doing that, that oddly felt like the Last Supper. It was a bunch of people. It was like 12, 15 people, and and everybody was like talking about, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see each other again, and it's like,
I was not there, by the way. I was not there. I was pretty sure I was not gonna see y'all again.
Yeah, man. It was wild, man. So at that, and we kind of were rushing to get that whole thing done, and and we lounged the whole day. I convinced my wife that we had time to like just lounge the day, and she was like, she was like, the laundry isn't done, the sheets are dirty, everything was messed up. She's like, I don't like this, I hate this, I never want to do this again. I was like, baby, don't worry about it, it's okay, we're gonna figure it out, we're gonna get it done. Like 7 minutes to it, she's like, people are calling me, we're going downstairs, I gotta go downstairs. I'm like, baby, it's gonna get done. So she goes downstairs, I get a bed sheet, cover up the couch, like I started, finagling stuff, and then she comes back upstairs and the lights, it's all lit, and then we have like a really splendid, awesome evening, and it was just great, man. And it was ushering in my birthday, 2 days before my birthday on the 16th, and it just like, because I performed on the 14th and like we did this big thing, and that was my birthday present to myself. It felt like, why the fuck don't I always do this? Like, why don't I perform? And like I didn't have to feel like the weight or guilt or sadness because people didn't show up, or just all the things that come from like just wanting to have a birthday party. Like, let's go out to a bar. This was way better and more fruitful.
All that from I Get It Done. All that, for real, because I feel like that's what brought us here. Yeah. Straight up. I feel like all these lights, all those people over there, just you, everybody, that all came from like Ace kind of being like, I get it done. And he's a good dude. He's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? 100. But like, in him is like a gift. And so he's like, he's now ready, it feels like, to be like, nah, I don't have to wait for somebody to hire me, which is what woke me up. Cause I was waiting, bro. I was what I've learned over my pandemic time is that I have been waiting for a time for people to hire me. And I'm done waiting for people to hire me, man. Even as an actor, even on Broadway, I was still an independent contractor waiting for somebody to have a gig. Now I'm creating the gig, So hopefully people will see this and be like, I want to perform there. Y'all gonna have to pay, but like still, it's about I'm creating my own check.
For sure. Well, let's hop into y'all's final performance here. Yeah. So Damn Good, as we close out this celebration.
So damn scared.
Let's give the people what they came to see.
Let's do it. So Damn Good. Yeah. Wham face Graham.
Yeah.
It's your boy, the man in Renaissance, man. ES Boogie. Coming to your life. We're going to spit some fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ask how I'm doing, I say so damn good. We had to switch it up from the slow jam hook. The haters at the bottom better hope they hook. We made it to the top, but we won't stay put. Whoa, man, look, laughing at the haters like no chance took. I said what I was feeling when I wrote that hook, and accidentally made a banger, but it's so damn good. I'm a masterpiece, and I only speak the truth as how masterpiece. God's a real on the proof, and I'm glad to be, but put your faith into the future, don't bow to me. Sophisticated individual, re-original, rank the world's greatest, and you'll find us at the pinnacle. It's pitiful, it's typical prejudice should be written, but to see my niggas winning is a motherfucking miracle.
I'm shining hard, but incapable of being visible, clinical, or whatever it takes to be invincible. Potential is fast, I studio on principle. You was too minimal, and you too typical. Yeah. And I'm so damn good. Been hot like Bruce Camp wood. I snap like food stamps, drip like do big shit like 2 Pampers.
Let them know now.
Big shit like 2 hampers. Sick, 2 examples. Sick like Soup Campbell's. Too damn good.
They ask how I'm doing, I say so damn good. We had to switch it up from the slow
damn
jam
good.
The haters at the bottom better hope they hook. We made it to the top, but we won't stay put.
So damn good.
Whoa, man, look, laughing at the haters like no chance took. I said what I was feeling when I wrote that hook, and accidentally made a banger, but it's so damn good that they mad at me. Screwing with your mind like a mental allergy. So fly, I defy the laws of gravity. God go against me, that's blasphemy. Parasitic, I'm so livid, I'm prolific, I'm flowing with no limit. I'm frigid with cold lyric. This mission is so vivid, diminishes whole gimmick. Bring a rap back to life, despite I might kill it. Share the prize my wife to build a life with it. She brought the gown I like because it's tight fitted, and she knows she got the glow when the light hit it. Star child brighten up life, giving night vision.
Hard at myself like a fake in the white visions. I just want to go to my boys just like vision. Infiltrate, mobilized like a Christian white vision. Triple crystallized vision of a bigger life, giving life where it's life missing. Still like money, like teenagers, like kissing. Still like money right. Scrubbing hard to get my soul out. Sunny like I still get my money right.
We ain't playing no game.
It's the yin and yang of being called and being paid.
Pay the ball and call the shots damn
It's
good.
the heat for me that ceased to be an even trade.
Don't know the fam, you damn well
Should
should.
yeah and chains, but see, we ain't having more lane.
So sick, but so damn well put. Right into your hood like the big bad wolf, blasting off from the sauce that exhaust tastes good. Cause we so damn good.
Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off. Take off. Yeah. Take off.
Yeah.
Take off. Woo. Yeah. I'm
SiHK Brothers! We out in this mug. We out, baby.